Hi, so it's Anne here from Ampine Yoga, and it is the 10th of December, only 15 days to go till the big day. And is that feeling of December, Christmas, end of the year, is that leaving you feeling a little bit frayed, a little bit worn out, a little bit tense physically, a little bit overloaded or overwhelmed emotionally and mentally? And is your energy waning? Are you starting to droop? And if the answer to those questions is yes, then that's not unusual. It's difficult to keep smiling, keep going through that Christmas period and the run up to Christmas, when everybody around us is frantically dashing from one place to the other. And even if you're not celebrating Christmas, if it's not in your tradition to celebrate Christmas, life outside is busy. It's busy. There's shopping to buy, there's presents to buy, food to think about. There's nativity plays to go to, nativity plays to make costumes for, carol services. Just loads and loads and loads. And if life wasn't busy enough, it just piles on top. And sometimes we want to just go, do you know what? I've had enough. Can't do this. But if you're like me and you do really like Christmas, I love spending time with family. I love the food. But I also get stressed out by the shopping, by the present buying, but by just what the 21st century tries to place upon our shoulders to enable us to create the perfect Christmas. And the perfect Christmas is different for everybody. And I don't believe there is any perfect, but it's being able to manage those peaks and troughs of activity that either we're involved in or that goes on around us, and to keep our sanity, to keep ourselves sane, to keep ourselves physically, emotionally and mentally and energetically calm while everything else is going on around us. So I just wanted to bring you a couple really of techniques that you can use. It's not rocket science at all. To be honest, it's about taking a pause. It's about stopping, noticing, doing something about what you notice, and then picking up and getting on with whatever else your day has to bring to you. So I think that's the important thing, is to not rush. Make sure you build in some time for you just to take a few moments out of the day. And you can take a few moments out of the day many times during the day, not just necessarily first thing in the morning or last thing at night. If you can pocket little bits of time just to switch off from the frenetic world that goes on and draw yourself inwards. So we are going to start in the shoulders, the neck area. And again, this isn't going to be complicated, but you might have noticed that as December goes by, the shoulders and the ears start to get a little closer together. And as we do that, we're clenching through the shoulders, through the top of the upper back, through the neck. You might end up feeling like your head is fuzzy, headaches can appear. So just doing a few little movements just to release that tension. The first thing, and you can do this standing or sitting, is just coming up to sit or stand tall. And just take a breath in. And on the exhale, just allow your right ear to come down towards your right shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And just do that a couple more times on either side. And just notice how the side of the neck feels. Just notice how across the tops of the shoulders feel. So just gently inhaling up and exhaling over. And then come back to center. Take a breath in. On the exhale, turn to look to the right. Inhale, come back to center, turn to look to the left. Again, a couple more times on each side. Inhaling to center, exhaling one way. Inhaling back, exhaling the other. I'm just going to do that one more time. Notice that we're starting to connect the breath with the movement. Take a breath in on the exhale, drop the chin down towards the chest. And just stay here for a few breaths. Just notice how it feels down the sides of the neck, across the shoulders, maybe even towards the middle of the back. See if you can allow your body, the back of the body, to move as you inhale. So imagine you're breathing into the back of the lungs and really stretching out the back of the shoulders. A couple more breaths. Deep breath in. Allow the back of the body to expand, and as you exhale, it softens down. And now I'm going to start drawing circles with the chin. So you're drawing the chin across the front of the chest, lifting it up and over. Don't take the head all the way back. And around and down. So gently across the front of the chest, up and over. And around. One more time. Maybe inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you come down. And then back the other way, so the opposite direction. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And there's no right or wrong way to do this, so there is no perfect circle or shape. It's just how it feels for you. Okay, and then come back to center and bring the face forwards. And then we're going to inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears, and as you exhale, sigh it out and let the shoulders drop. Inhaling up. And exhaling and letting go. Inhaling up. And exhaling, letting go. And then just bring the hands out in front of you. Interlace the fingers. My hands might disappear now. Turn so the palms are facing you. Bring the palms and the hands up only as far as is comfortable. Can you reach up to the ceiling? Draw the shoulders down. You take a breath in. Exhale, reach over to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reach over to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, slowly reach the arms out to the side and lower them down. And just have a little shimmy with the shoulders. Just rolling the shoulders. Okay. And just take a moment just to notice how the neck feels, how the shoulders feel. A little bit looser now. More space between the ears and the shoulders. Shoulders and ears aren't friends unless we're deliberately doing this. Okay, so you need to keep them apart as much as you can. Okay, so now let's bring our awareness to our breath in our body. And place your hands on your belly. You can't see my fingers here, but just press your hands, or rest your hands, sorry, just on your belly. And just see if you can bring your awareness to the movement of your belly as you breathe in. So breathing in, it's such a false thing. It makes us feel like we should draw the tummy in, but actually as we breathe in, we're drawing air into the lungs. We want the belly to expand a bit. So as we inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly softens. Try and keep the shoulders down. So quite often we'll be, we want to keep these shoulders down. Chest, belly and ribs expand. Exhaling, chest, belly and ribs soften back down. Really taking some deep belly breaths, as we call them. Okay. And then just close the eyes. I invite you to close the eyes, wherever you might be, as long as you're not driving or anywhere where you need to have your eyes open and be in fully control of what's going on. Okay. Keeping that awareness with the breath. Let's bring your awareness to the right side of your body. And imagine your breath traveling up and down the length of the right side of the body. So from the outside of the foot, up through the leg, the torso, up to the shoulder, the right side of the face. And it travels back down on your exhale. So all your awareness is to the right side of the body, visualizing your breath traveling up and down. And then shift your awareness to the left side of the body. And start to visualize your breath traveling from the outside of the left foot up through the left leg, left side of the torso, left side of the neck and the face. As you exhale, the breath travels from the side of the face down the left side of the torso, the left side of the leg to the left side of the foot. Inhaling and exhaling with your awareness traveling up and down the length of the left side of your body. And then bring your awareness to the back of the body. And imagine the breath traveling from the back of the heels, up through the calves, the back of the knees and thighs, the buttocks, the back of the body, the back of the spine, the neck, the back of the head. And as you exhale, traveling down from the back of the head all the way down to the back of the heels. Inhaling and exhaling up and down the length of the back of your body. Bringing all your awareness, following that breath travel from the heels to the head, from the head to the heels. And now draw your awareness to the front of the body. And the breath traveling from the toes up through the ankles, the shins, the front of the knees, the thighs, the front of the belly and the chest, the front of the throat and the face. Exhaling as the breath travels from the front of the face down through the front of the belly, torso, the thighs, the shins to the toes. All your awareness on the breath traveling from the toes all the way up through the front of the body to the top of the forehead and back down the other way. And then bring your awareness to the whole body breathing. Imagine the body breathing, expanding out to the front, the back, the left, the right, above the head, below the feet. Like a balloon expanding as you blow air into it. And it's shrinking slightly as you allow a bit of air out. So inhaling, the whole body expands. Exhaling, the whole body softens down. Inhaling, body expanding. Exhaling, body softening. And then gently allow your breath to come back to its normal rhythm, its normal pattern. And gently open the eyes. So hopefully you might feel a little calmer now, less tension in the neck and shoulders, and perhaps the mind does not feel so overwhelmed. So you can do those short exercises anywhere. You can escape to the toilet if that's your only place that you can get some peace and quiet. But any time that you feel a little frazzled, maybe when you feel you're just about to let rip, say something you really don't want to say, or you just need a bit of time for you, then find yourself a space. Focus on your breath, on some gentle, mindful, breath-infused movements to calm those frazzled nerves. Hope you enjoy, and I hope it helps you to have an amazing and wonderful Christmas and New Year. Take care. Bye.